Hello, everyone. This is Faruk, and welcome to Revpanda Live. From what I saw on my LinkedIn feed, some of you were at ICE and IGB affiliate events in Barcelona. And as the Revpanda team, we had an amazing time over there. And as you can see, I got myself really nice merch, which is a part of the topics that we're going to discuss today. As most of you are in the iGaming space, you know that having strong partnerships is everything. To find out more on that, today at our show, I'm joined by one of the leading marketing minds in the iGaming industry, Irina Makarova, Chief Marketing Officer at Pinup Partners. Irina, welcome to the show. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you, Faruk. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having an amazing brand. And thank you for the great introduction.
Absolutely. By the way, I just want to ask you, did you recover from Barcelona? I think that was the largest iGaming event ever I've seen.
It was definitely, indeed, one of the biggest, I think, events in the iGaming industry I've ever been to and I've ever experienced. And like the energy, the networking opportunities, the scale of events during the whole ICE and IGB was just amazing.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I had the chance to visit your booth, and your team was really kind to hand over this beautiful merch to me. And we're going to touch base on this because I'm so curious about like how that strategy also works. For everyone, Irina and her team are shaking things up in the iGaming affiliate marketing with bold campaigns, viral content strategies, and even fashion-forward approach to branding. We are going to unpack the secrets behind their massive event presence, iconic merchandise, and innovative marketing strategies. So, if you're looking for actionable insights on how to grow your affiliate program, build strong relationships, and stand out in the competition, you are in the right place. Make sure you take some notes today. Irina, let's jump right into it. I'd like to start with your story. Can you share your journey into the iGaming industry?
Yeah, absolutely. So I actually started a while ago. I think I've actually been in marketing for over a decade and I've had my fair share of everything. I started as a content producer for a bigger IT company. Then I moved to digital marketing to PPC. And then I was like really blown away by the amount of that ABM campaigns can really do to a brand, of how much impact can an ABM strategy do in terms of paid promotion. Then I had my experience in building brands and working with reputation. And I think around 3 years ago, I was presented with a great opportunity to lead one of a smaller affiliate brands. And ever since that time, I was kind of fascinated by the opportunities that iGaming and affiliates offers to marketers, to people in general. And later, when I decided to move forward, I was approached by Peanut Partners, and we had numerous conversations on how we can basically get together and create something new in terms of marketing. And when it finally happened, I kind of realized that I have a privilege of leading not just one of the best talented teams on the market, but just an incredible brand with a huge history, with a very open mindset, with an extreme creativity at the core of the brand.
That's for sure. I mean, I actually added them to my questions as well. Your team is so young and super talented. So I'm wondering about how actually your recruitment process and so on. We'll get to that. But before that, since we just returned from the ICE and IGB events in Barcelona last week, uh, I can't let it slide. So I want to ask you, would you tell us about your impressions of the first ICE and IGB events in Barcelona, and also the Pinup Partners representation over there?
Yeah, absolutely. I would love to. I think IGB affiliate Barcelona this year lived up to the reputation of a top tier event in the gaming industry. And I think each event for me that happens in Barcelona has a special vibe, it has a special, I don't know, spice to it and a feeling to it, and makes it much more adventurous and incredible and exciting. And for us at Peanut Partners, it was absolutely about making an impact. And this is how we view each and every bigger and smaller event opportunity. We had a very great booth this time that was very eye catching and was a bit different for us in terms of construction. And we also created a space for like conversations, understand, and for content creation as well. It was one of the goals for this kind of booth for this year. Plus, we had a amazing after party, an amazing event that we tend to do again quite often during like the bigger events. And I heard rumors that people actually enjoyed like how we gathered the atmosphere of Barcelona and of Catalonia during that night.
That's for sure. And also, I can tell that the location this time, Barcelona, to me is much better because, the weather is nicer and also
Yeah.
the food is absolutely great over there. Now, Irina, I have to mention something impressive. Last year in 2024, you exhibited at 14 events with a massive crew of over 430 delegates. And I'm wondering, how does Pina Partners use iGaming events to strengthen affiliate relationships and grow the program?
Yeah, for us, each event again is about connection. It's about building a connection and building a community, and we do create an emotional connection with our partners and with our audience, and we try to create it also on like the personal level as well. We the goal basically for us is to meet as many people face to face to get a very approachable conversations with them, to gather feedback and to share ideas on what can be done. Because for us, it's an amazing opportunity to meet our partners and explore what they really, where they really want to move, what are their inspirations, and how we can bring their ideas and their strategic visions to life. Because obviously at Peanut Partners, we can do a lot and we try to listen as much and deliver as much as possible.
Yeah, well, I saw this heading to your booth. Everyone was really busy, and there were lots of people visiting the booth. And you touched base on this a little bit, but at your booth, when I was there, I noticed that it felt more like a content studio. You were
Yeah.
constantly creating engaging video content with your team. I'm really impressed with how you're following trends and adapting your content strategy to promote your affiliate program. Can you please walk us through the content types that work the best for promoting your affiliate program?
Yeah, absolutely. I would love to. And I'm glad you've noticed that we had a little bit of like a content creation studio on a booth. And behold, because it's going to be way more moving forward throughout the year. But we do have a very high hopes, a high stakes on content this year, and we will be playing a lot and mixing a lot in terms of the formats that we use. We do realized throughout like the last quarter that short form videos are very engaging, and we try to use them as much in terms of our content strategy. And obviously you have to match the content to a marketing channel, to a marketing platform that you're delivering it to. And for us, short video format equals to Instagram and equals to Meta in general. And we understand that it's a perfect way to grab someone's attention within like a short period of time. It's a very great way for us to deliver the brand, deliver the filling, and deliver the the goals that we have marketing wise within a very short kind of formatted way of thinking. But at the same time, we we are doubling down this year on expert content, on delivering as much strategical, educational, market research materials to help not just our partners, but the industry in general to get to know affiliate and iGaming and strategies a bit more.
Yeah, this is actually, to be honest, this is my kind of unpopular opinion. I always say that B2B marketers are more than stand builders or designing
Yeah.
a booth at an event. You got to do more than this. You got to be uh, present in the digital world as well, show your brand around, and like yourself, just go out there and then join and share your thoughts, do some more like thought leadership and everything else. So this is something that we're really missing, and of course the expert content. That is something, in my opinion, should be standing out in the iGaming industry. I think we are getting there. Like more and more brands are, doing better efforts over there. And I obviously follow your content on social media, and it is clear that there's a fine tuning, as you were saying, how you communicate on different social media platforms. For instance, on LinkedIn, you started sharing more educational and informative content to keep your audience up to date with the industry trends. When we look at Instagram, you focus on engaging video content with more, let's say, lively videos. I'm very curious, what's your strategy for creating and effectively distributing to promote your affiliate program across those different channels? You just mentioned about it, but let's drill down a little bit.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's a great question, actually, for us as marketers, and we look at those channels as a way of strategically placing specific audience within a specific platform or specific marketing channel. And when we look at social media channels, especially, we think, okay, who do we target, who do we communicate with, who do we cater to, and depending on the audience that we cater to as a brand, we then goes a very detailed and very thorough process of creating content. And for me, LinkedIn is a great platform to share your leadership, to share your values, to share how you can bring real effect on the audience, real effect on your partners, real effect on the potential customers that you might have, versus Meta is way quicker in terms of grabbing the content, understanding the content, and just the way people scroll through Meta and engage Meta and LinkedIn is different. So I think that's the core of how we perceive those channels. And for me, again, as a marketer, it's all about the target audience, the specific ideas that we need to cater to within specific channels.
Right. And Irina, also, I noticed that Pinup Partners is probably known with the marketing to the young generation, because the content types that you produce, of course, LinkedIn has its own specific content, but the other channels are also a little bit more designed to the young representatives of iGaming industry. So that is actually a big plus. I really wonder, like, how you do those, let's say, segmentation in the content.
Yeah, I'm glad you noticed. We do try to cater to as many groups of audiences as possible. But as iGaming is getting a little bit younger, and I think we all notice it, it's getting wiser and it's getting younger on the same hand. We do try to follow up with the trends. We do try to follow up with like emerging ways of how content can be produced on what specific topics and specific like imagery, for example, can be used in content, so that we can create something that will engage the audience, versus same when we explore specific age group which is presented within our partners or within like the media partners that we also try to cater to. We look at what these people would like us to produce, what are they viewing as a relative content for them, and here comes the way of sort of retargeting, repositioning the content for us.
And this reflects to your booth, and it
Yeah,
reflects to the merge. So you actually
absolutely.
have this like a 360 degree coverage, and
Yeah,
that, yeah.
Absolutely. It actually reflects in everything that we do. Because for me, marketing isn't just one channel, obviously. It is working with all of the channels 360. And this is what we are discussing with our team internally all of the time, that each marketing channel should be like a supportive element of the other one. And if we produce a really great merch, which is, by the way, we are matching today, which is great and very exciting. We try to deliver the idea behind the match that we produce across everything, everywhere, and all of the marketing channels that we have at our hands.
That's true. That's true. And talking about content and marketing, as many of our followers know, Revpanda Live is brought to you by Pinup Partners, the leading iGaming affiliate program. The Pinup Partners team not only produces engaging content, but also supports initiatives like Revpanda Live to educate and inspire the iGaming community. So while Irina is here with us today, I want to take a moment to say big thank you to Pinup Partners for their support and trust for us. It's a pleasure to have you as a part of our journey, Irina. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you
Yeah,
as well, Faruk. And thanks for having this incredible platform, which allows us to speak about our brands and to speak about the industry in general.
right. Thank you so much. And speaking about content and engagement, I would like to continue. And it is clear to me that you're not afraid to think outside of the box when it comes to your campaigns. I remember the Limitless 8 campaign. It was such an exciting and creative way to engage affiliates. The gamification aspect, especially, it was really brilliant. And also, it was, if I'm not wrong, it was the largest affiliate marketing promotion of 2024. How do you come up with bold ideas like this and make sure if they serve your goals?
Yeah, thank you so much. Limitless 8 was definitely quite a journey, and it was absolutely one of the biggest marketing campaigns within affiliate marketing in 2024. And these ideas and such ideas come to us naturally. And exactly, Limitless 8 came to us because we had a celebration of the brand's 8-year anniversary, where a brilliant SEO, he suggested that we do something incredible for the 8th year of a journey. And we had a few stages of doing Limitless 8. And for me personally, the last sort of part where we truly engaged with partners and engaged with the traffic sources and help them create new opportunities for themselves as a business and try new goals, try new ways of traffic delivering was like the highlight of the year.
Well, when we saw the campaign, probably you noticed we also shared it on Revpanda's social channels, and
Yeah.
the rewards were amazing. So congratulations those who got those fantastic rewards. Well, Irina, your merch has become iconic, as you also see on myself right now today.
Yeah.
You even had a fashion show for it, and if I'm not wrong, there are currently two limited editions for your merch. How does merchandise fit into your overall marketing strategy?
For us, merch is not just like a freebie that you give out on during like events. It's a way of, again, communicating, is a way to creating community, and it's sort of a handshake where you acknowledge someone, you give them like a part of the brand, a part of our value, and you consider them like a part of our big group, of our big community. So this is what we're trying to actually communicate through our merch, is the sense of belonging, is a sense of like a very cool and strong professional community of Pinup partners. And we did have an amazing fashion show during a Malta Imperium Rave party, which was, I think, a bit of a pressure point for us because we had so much during last year's Malta. We had a very big booth. We had incredible amount of delegates that we brought at Sigma. Plus, we had this fashion show, which I think was one of the biggest productions that we did so far. Plus, we did invest into creating something custom. And obviously, we customize and we create all of our merch ourselves. But for this specific event, we went a bit further, even further. We designed our own pieces, we created our own sort of idea of how we want this like fashion trend, fashion, I don't know, sense to be like and to sound like. So yeah, I'm not sure that we can do this every year, just of the hands sheer amount of work related to these kind of projects, but hands down, this was one of the coolest things we've ever done.
Well, you give a soul to merchandise, in my opinion, because usually what happens in marketing departments, like you get a catalog from one of those companies and you go through, okay, there's a key holder. All right, now there's a stress ball or something. And then you pick
No,
up,
it's not how it works with peanut
yeah.
partners. And you know what, sometimes we have like this idea, okay, just do something simple, let's do something basic, and it always grows to us thinking, okay, this is not who we are, this is not what we stand for, and we go back to creating something very custom, very rare, very, something that no one has really done. And our SEO, he really stands behind this. And for me, as a more sort of a structural marketer, as a person who's very invested into digital and processes and building like a team, and on the other side we have a team and SEO who's very into creating merch, and he has this like sense of creativity, and he always navigates us to doing something that no one has ever done, which is incredible.
I think everyone, all your partners who got the merch from you, now they know the story behind it, and it is actually more meaningful to have them on themselves. Uh, just last year, if I'm not wrong, you distributed over 10 tons of merch. But it comes with the question, how do you measure its success as a marketing tool for your affiliate program?
We do look at. It's a good question, actually. And again, in terms of delivering merch, we look at the numbers and just in general on how merch allows us to connect with partners and with the community. And since it doesn't go along, we do like a bunch of marketing, and also our managers are amazing in when it comes to working with audience. We do try to look at the like cumulative effect of what marketing, merch, and the work of our amazing managers gives us. And I've never actually seen a person who we've touched with like marketing, who we've touched with our merch, who's been on our events, who would say something like, no guys, I don't want to like have a connection with you, I don't want to work with you. Usually it's like, again, giving someone a good handshake and patting someone on the back and saying, hey guy, this is a community that we would love for you to belong to, so please hop along with us. We have amazing affiliate partnership program, we have amazing goals, but not only that, we do try to cater to you as much as possible through merch, through events, through parties, through marketing, through digital, through everything that we have.
Well, I love what you say. It is not just some numbers or some statistics on the screen, but it is giving a handshake and also giving that soul that you prepare behind the whole merchandise strategy. That's really amazing. Irina, before we move to a different topic, my last question about the marketing of your affiliate program. I wonder what are some of the key marketing goals and priorities for pinup partners this year?
I think we sort of have three bigger bigger scale directions in front of us, and one of which we already spoke about is doubling down on expert content and doubling down on educational materials, and just basically trying to provide as much valuable information about the industry, about how it works, about how affiliate marketing in general works, to our core audience being our partners. And I do believe that education is the key when it comes to creating a successful business. And obviously, we are the ones who would love our partners to be as successful as possible. So this will be our number one goal. For 2025, we will be definitely strengthening our brand identity, because we do have a very strong core brand with us, but we as a team are ready to improve it, to improve our brand identity, to explore the visual side of it, the communicational side of it. And I think we're going to be doing that as well. And the third and one of the most important parts is fostering deeper partnership with our partners, creating as many, conditions within partnership program for them to be successful, offering them new goals, new ways of traffic distribution, new platforms, and basically new instruments to drive traffic and to be successful.
And I'm looking forward to watching all these efforts that you're going to take. Now that we covered your marketing strategy and upcoming priorities, maybe we can talk a bit more about the performance side of the things. We know that high conversion rates are essential when attracting affiliates. So nobody will send traffic to the website that are not really converting. How does Pinup constantly achieve that?
We achieve this obviously through high conversion rates, and we have one of the highest vectored app on the market. And we also achieve this through kind of a combination of expertise, of innovation, and through the partner-centric approach. Also, what I truly love about our partnership program is that managers are the experts in traffic. They know the market, they know what they're doing, and each and every partner that comes to our affiliate program gets a piece of this understanding, a piece of this expertise, and can use the manager as a source of information and a source of, optimizing, of creating as many experiments and hypotheses as possible. Also, we offer a great way to analyze traffic, which is again crucial to achieve the best results. So through our analytics program within our partnership program, our partners can see all of the valuable statistics so they can understand their traffic through and through, which is, I think, again, a key point of where you look at what you're spending and what you're gaining.
For sure, and this is not an easy job to sustain it. And another thing is, being transparent here with the partners. I think this is really crucial, and that's what exactly we see over there at Pinup Partners. Irina, at your booth in Barcelona, I spent some time with your team, and what really stood out to me was how dynamic and energetic they are. I also noticed that your team is full of young, talented professionals. We were just talking about at the very beginning. I'm curious, what does your marketing recruitment process look like? What key skills, experiences, or personal qualities do you prioritize when building such a team?
Yeah, thank you so much. It's a great question. We obviously look at hard skills. We obviously ask questions on how to. We obviously look at cases, but we also value so much the personality what the person brings on the table and brings to the team. And we are a very energetic team. And now I have people with me within my team who have the same passionate for doing things. And I think when we find someone who's willing to grow with us, who's willing to expand their knowledge of marketing, of affiliate marketing, but also has the same passion for doing stuff and the same thing where the same curiosity. I think curiosity is a good word to describe what we're looking for in a candidate. And it's a good example of looking, I think, at our events team. They're always curious to do something more, to do something next, to do something no one has ever seen. Same approach we are now experiencing with our PR team. We have an amazing team leader of PR who's very much curious of how things can be done differently, of where can we expand. And I think it's a very valuable quality to look at someone and to understand and how we operate, because I don't think someone with like a I would not say slower, but a calmer personality would be on the same page with us, because it's a machine that is running forward.
Well, definitely, I can second what you said about the PR team. Like they're amazing because I see all the articles you post on the leading B2B iGaming websites and see the banners around. And also going to your booth, you have the same feeling. Everybody is like so much engaged. And
Yeah.
yes, definitely, like curiosity is important. And also, our gaming industry is becoming really attractive for young professionals. So I think you have no issues with receiving CVs to your HR
Yeah.
department.
Absolutely. And I'm very grateful for that. I'm grateful that people are trusting us with their careers and that we have more and more incredible people joining us. Because, for me as a marketer, everyone who comes on board with us can create something new and can help us move one step forward to our main goals.
Speaking of talent, by the way, I remember chatting with one of your recruitment team members at the booth in Barcelona, and they mentioned something quite impressive. You actually run interviews on the spot during the events. That's such a unique way to approach talent acquisition. Can you please share how you use iGaming events to discover and maybe attract new talent for the Pinup Partners team?
Yeah, of course, because like iGaming events are an amazing opportunity to obviously meet people and connect with them directly. And our amazing talent acquisition team is always at our booth, first of all, and they're always ready and chatting about career opportunities and actively attracting and engaging with people. And this has been a great practice for us, and we kind of understood that having like a separate corner, like a separate place within a booth specifically for talent acquisition team really works. And I've met personally incredible candidates who've become part of our team during iGaming events. So I encourage everyone to stop by to chat and to see if we can like have a great fit.
Fantastic approach. I think we are also doing this one at Revpanda, and our HR team is really happy with the candidates we meet over there. So we strongly recommend this approach to everybody, all the brands in the industry. Irina, as we are just beginning of the year 2025, what would you recommend to iGaming affiliates for better utilization of their potential and make this year an exceptional one for them? And also, how can they reach you out to learn more about your affiliate program?
Oh, I think it's a really good question since we have just started 2025. And I think for affiliates, it would be a great opportunity to think outside the box and take a very strategic approach. Specifically, diversifying traffic sources is crucial. And I think trying new emerging geos like Ecuador and testing different platforms and optimizing based on specific audience and specific geo, and just tailoring your campaigns to match an audience is a great way to deliver and a great way to have a very high performing results. And personalization, I think, is key here, and also being experimental and trying something new. Also, we as a team are very much open to communicating, and each manager and even our head of Pinner Partners is almost at every event. So please make sure you contact us through LinkedIn page or through website. And there's never been a moment that we would not love to talk about traffic and would not love to talk about having like a moment with our partners to help them grow.
Definitely, your team is super responsive. Like I do that because we work together, so this is really fantastic. Today we have covered a lot from Irina's journey to iGaming to pinup partners, exciting campaigns, social media strategies, and the incredible team building efforts behind the brand. Irina, thank you so much for sharing your insights and marketing expertise with us. I've been really waiting for this conversation for a long time, and I think our viewers had some actionable tips from this amazing session. Um, Once again, thank you, and a big thanks to all of our viewers. I was wondering if you have anything to add before we wrap up the show.
Yeah, first of all, thank you so much, Faruk. Thank you so much, Revpanda, for giving us a platform, for having me today, for having all of my team who've been helping me to prepare, who've been helping me to set up. And I see you guys at Affiliate World Dubai, where we are headed as a team with an incredible stand, with an incredible event. And please stop by, please say hi, please grab a merch, and we are very much open to welcome new people within our affiliate program.
Absolutely. That was a very good reminder. So, Affiliate World Conference and Sigma Eurasia just around the corner. So, make sure you go ahead and meet the Peanut Partners team over there, and Revpanda team will be there as well. So, reach us out and let's set up some meetings together and enjoy. So, once again, Irina, thank you so much for this amazing conversation. And everyone today, thank you for joining us. And please follow us and check out the next Revpanda Live. So, have a lovely week ahead. Take care.
Thank you.